Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today I wanted to talk about what direction Ubisoft's game design balancing decisions are moving in, because it's a bit troubling right now, in my opinion, or rather, let me just say upfront, I do enjoy most of the balancing decisions now that they do. Because they just straight up make heroes more viable and give them more options and more fun like that. Which ultimately makes them more fun. But I really think in Conqueror's case they have dropped the ball with that. And I'll explain why. Because currently they definitely value balance over fun game design, you know? Like, there aren't... it feels like the devs of the original For Honor left, and they aren't, you know, quite up there, the current devs in game design, but they understand the game a lot better than they did before. So now we get more balanced moves, but we don't necessarily get extremely fun moves. For example, the big examples I was thinking about were how, personally for me, they just lowered the full guard damage of Conqueror a lot, which makes it a lot less fun for the casual gamer like you and me, because getting a full guard with Conqueror used to actually like do something or mean something. I think it was 22 or 20 damage before. Now it's 13, so it's like, who gives a shit if you hit them with a full guard, because you're hitting them with bashes non-stop anyway, so it's very meaningless, honestly, if you hit a full guard right now. At least it feels that way, you know? If you hit consistent full guards, of course, it's very good. And it's very good in a team fight as well, because of the unblockable 360 spin. But anyways, the other examples, which are more obvious, are stuff like Shaolin's top unblockable after his kick, and Orochi's heavy deflect, of course, which were just straight up removed. Now, why did they remove it? Because it was an obsolete move, right? It was just unviable. Why would you even use it? But what I'm saying is that actually people did, like the casual gamer, they actually did use that stuff. And it was a lot of fun to use that stuff. Because it's a stupid move, but you gamble for more damage after already making a correct read, right? It's similar to how you can, with Magi or with Lawbringer, you can hit a raw knee with Magi, for example, or hit a raw long arm in duels with Lawbringer, for example, and that's fun to watch, right? Because it's so stupid and so slow and unviable in 1v1s. But you hit it anyway, so it's cool, just styled on somebody. And that's really what the game's fun is about for a lot of people. And I just, you know, recently realized that. Because honestly, I don't do that a lot, but I do realize a lot of people value that stuff quite a lot. Just throwing out the dumbest shit, and if it lands, it's a lot of fun. Right? It's actually pretty simple. And so, honestly, going forward, I don't want them to remove stuff like that, but rather add to it. Like stupid stuff like unblockables after bashes, right? Or what was it? Orochi's heavy deflect, like deflect options that let you gamble for even more damage, right? Like that's really cool. Like Nusha's deflect, for example, I find it really enjoyable to use, because you just switch the deflect direction up, and with slip through you deal so much fucking damage, which is really funny, or rather fun to hit right now. And I'd be sad if they deleted that from Nusha, honestly, that option to mix up after a deflect, because it's a lot of fun to do. And what else does there need to be said? Like in shooters, people use like bad guns, right? But they find them fun, they find them cool. It's all used, and they use the gun that was like unviable since forever, and they keep using it because they don't care, because they like it. And I think that kind of approach needs to be adopted for Honor again, because you don't go anywhere by streamlining the moveset of your heroes in with a casual audience. Like, you should not streamline it, you should give them as many options as possible. And if one of those options is like stupid and unviable, then so be it, to be honest, because the other option is still viable, and in For Honor you can get away with only using one option to attack. Like, you can get away with only using 1 or 2 mix-ups. You don't need to use the stupid and unviable attack to win, generally. But yeah, I hope the devs maybe realize that and like step just a little bit away from the laser focus of balance, which, you know, again, I very much enjoyed the recent balance direction. I think it's a good mix of keeping the game fun for the casuals and making it decent for pros. Although, you know, pros are just in a different world apparently. Apparently Pirate doesn't have neutral offense for pros. I don't know how that works. But yeah, I don't claim to be a pro or anything, but I think currently the balance direction is pretty good, but it's not exactly... Well, it's just a shame when they remove stuff like this, you know. Stupid stuff that just, if it hits, it's really funny. They should not remove it, just keep it as it is. And it's fine, really. You don't need to buff it, just keep it as it is. It is always funny to watch a Larving a ledge somebody in a 1v1 with long armor, some stupid stuff like that, or you land a knee with Magi in 1v1, or a hug with Shigoki in 1v1, just raw, you know? And I wish Shaolin would still have his unblockable heavy after a gig, to be honest, because I'm sure Shaolin players enjoyed that quite a bit. And I'd be pretty sad if they took away Nusha's ability to mix up after deflect like that. Because that's just really cool, I think. They can give her like a guaranteed deflect and the ability to mix up or something. You don't need to make it like an guaranteed damage and then a mix up afterwards like Shinobi. Well, yeah. That's basically what I wanted to say, and yeah, overall I'm happy. Just a few like pointers to give out, I guess, from a casual player. And yeah, see you around. Bye bye. Wrong execution again. I have my executions switched on Magi thanks to Steam, so it doesn't work very well. Cannot dodge.
You are dead! Not a big surprise!
Of course, very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's punch. Very nice. An easy infinite damage. Very fun. Meanwhile, my tier 4 got completely negated by Magi's AoE here. So stupid, oh my. Jesus Christ, man. Alright. Got that. Yes, he has no weapon. Oh my fucking god, bro. Holy shit, he is laggy.